is it going, everybody? I hope you're having the most wonderful day. Thank each and every one of you for stopping by. So glad you can make it. Today's video is going to be about a little bit of a touchy subject that's going around YouTube right now and even out in the general public. What is that? Well, let's see. It's family cruising, Growls Garage, and as a overlay from this story, an announcement about my channel. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Thank you all so much for sticking around. I'm glad you could hang around for a minute. We'll get to the video in just a second. First, I want to say this video will not be monetized in any shape, or form, or fashion. Okay? I do not make money off of anybody's misfortune. Never have, never will. That's why with the hurricane videos, I didn't show people's houses being flooded or anything. It was just a generic video about how we were affected. Now with that said, let's get on with the video. If you haven't heard, there's a very big sticky situation going on, and it's concerning two channels, like I was saying. Family Cruisin, which is Paul Powell, and Timothy Hagan, better known as Growls Garage. We'll get to Growls Garage in a minute, but I would like to start off with Family Cruisin. Paul Family Cruisin, that's the name of his channel, because he really likes his cars and he really likes, being with his family. Has got, well, he was charged originally with 16 counts or 15 counts. 14 of those being street racing and the other one being child endangerment. All by videos that he had posted. Not by somebody seeing him, not by the cops busting him, nothing like that, but because of videos that he posted. Timothy Hagan from Growls Garage, same thing. Timothy is now out of jail. Paul is still in there. A lot of guys on YouTube have started there has been a GoFundMe page set up for him, and if you're interested in it, you can look it up. I'm not going to post it in mine, but it's very, very easy to find to help get him out. I mean, he's the only one in there working. He's got kids he's got to feed. He's got a wife, He's got electricity bills like all of us do, the general stuff. Plus, he's got his cars. And it's mighty suspicious as how all this came about. And that's the conspiracy theory that I want to talk about. Paul had a Hellcat. He was out doing donuts in the snow. Ended up messing his engine up and needed to be replaced. He didn't file it under warranty or nothing like that. He paid for it. A lot of people helped him, but he paid for it and got it fixed at the dealership. Not a Joe Blow garage out in the country somewhere. He got the dealership fixed, a Jeep Dodge dealership, okay? After that, going by what he said in his videos, and these videos has since been taken down, which adds to the conspiracy theory, okay? But his videos have been taken down, but going by what he said, he smelled gas, a real strong smell of gas. He didn't see any, but he smelled it. Something wasn't right with the car. So he drove it around a little bit, and he took it out on the back road, and going by what he said, he didn't get on it real hard or nothing like that. He was just driving it up and down this stretch of road, out in the country, no houses or anything, and no public, no people, and going by what he said, it caught on fire. He still got a video of the car on fire on his channel on YouTube. It burnt to the ground. Now the conspiracy comes in, like I said, with the videos being removed, number one. Number two, he named the dealership that he was dealing with in his videos. Those videos have also been taken down, okay? And then along the same time, going by police reports and news reports, the investigation into his YouTube channel started roughly and coincided with all of this. Now, is that to say that they did it? I don't know. The owner could have done it. The sales manager could have done it. Somebody that works at the dealership that don't like Paul, don't like his videos, they could have done it, okay? It could be somebody that he's had a fallout with on YouTube. Took advantage of the situation and said, you know, here you go. He's blaming you about your car, about his car. And then that led to it. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not here to speculate on whether it is, but I just wanted to talk about it for a second and tell you what's going on with him. Like I said, he's got a bunch of counts, which is now went up to 28 or 29. You know, they're starting to get him. If it looks like he went above 60 miles an hour, it looks like they're starting to get him on everything. The police are just doing their job. You know, the DA says, investigating. I want him on these charges, right? Who knows? Did he do the stuff that he's accused of? I don't know. I've watched a lot of his videos. I mean, a lot. I've even taken the time to comment once or twice on some of his videos, and he has taken the time out of his busy day to reply. Am I taking up for Paul? No, not in any certain shape, form, or fashion. I am just letting my viewers, who might not be the same viewers that he has, know what's going on. I'm not monetizing this video, like I said, so I'm not trying to make any money off of it. I'm just trying to inform my subscribers and viewers what's going on. Like I said, did he do it? I have no idea. I didn't see anything in any of his videos that he did real bad. Sure, his daughter was in there and she'd count 3, 2, 1, and then they'd take off. Who hasn't? First time I ever went over 100 miles an hour was with my father. We've all done it. Well, most of us have done it. You've got some people way, way out there that if you look at them wrong, they're offended. So, but I'm not taking up for him. I just wanted you guys to know what's going on with him. And will this affect other YouTubers? We'll get to that toward the end. Next up, Timothy Hagan, Growls Garage. And this is affecting what I do somewhat on my channel, okay? He also was busted for one of his videos of street racing. He's already out of jail. Paul's still in. Does it matter? Nah. They're going after Paul for some strange reason. $400,000 bail. $400,000. So that means he's got to post $40K to get out. But anyhow, Timothy Hagan is already out of jail. He's already been on the internet posting and everything. The street racing thing is one thing, but because of what is attached to him, Camaro Time, will no longer be doing shout-out videos. I really hate not doing it, or I really hate that it has come to this, but after what I found out, and it's public record, it's all over the internet, it's public record, so nobody should get offended when I say what it is, okay? And I do not know the circumstances to either Paul or Timothy's, right? Paul could have done something we don't know about. He really could have. He could have done something that started this that we don't know about. Then again, it could just be a witch hunt from the conspiracy, okay? But Timothy, on the other hand, I don't know the situations. I know how life is. Life can get screwy at times. And I am by no shape or form condoning this, saying it's okay, it's bygones, let it go. I'm not saying it's okay, I'm not saying it's wrong. But there are certain standards you don't cross in life, and this is one of the ones that, in my book, you don't cross, okay? The reason I am not going to do shout-outs anymore is because you do not know firsthand the person that you're shouting out. And the reason that Timothy Hagan is included in this, Growls Garage again, and I'm just telling you both so you know who I'm talking about. No, I don't want you to unsub from his channel. You make that decision. If you want to visit, you don't want to visit, you don't have nothing to do with him, you want whatever, I don't care. It's up to you. But the reason you don't know the people that you're shouting out firsthand, you don't know their life, you're not their friends, you're not family members, you don't know them. And I done a video recently of shout-outs, and I included another section talk about something else, why I started YouTube, okay? And I know I'm rambling, I'm sorry, I apologize for that. And I had 5 channels that I was going to shout out. Well, as I put in that section about why I started YouTube, it ran a little long. So I decided to cut the shout out short by 1. I got 4 in, and then the 5th one, yeah, you can figure out who it is. You can figure it out. I didn't put in. I didn't know anything about this at the time. None of this was going on. And I decided not to put it in. But anyhow, long story short, Timothy Hagan got busted for drag racing, street racing. And through this news article, everybody has found out that he is a registered sex offender. Does that bother me? Like I said, it's one of those lines you don't cross as far as I'm concerned. You will have to use your life standards and goals and values and morals on what you think about it. I'm not telling you one way or the other. For me, that's just one thing you don't cross. Okay? Now with that said, I will no longer be doing shout out videos. This is the whole reason for it. Okay? Because of that. It's just, I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I had planned on doing this more and more and more because there's a lot of people out there that need help. I've said it in all the other ones. A lot of people need help. Whether you got 1 subscriber or you got 1,000 subscribers. We all need help. I needed help. You need help. But with all this said and everything, like I said, Paul and Timothy, I hate it for you guys getting busted on the street racing and everything. I really do. I don't know if there's really something there. I don't know. I'm not saying there is. I'm not saying there ain't. I hope there's not. But I don't think that the cops would have went this far if they didn't have something. Really? It doesn't matter if it's 1 charge out of that 29, 28. Doesn't matter if it's 1. Because let's face it, both of these guys could technically lose their job because of this. Both guys, Paul especially. I don't know that much about Timothy. But Paul's got, several children. He's got a wife. He's the sole provider. He could lose his job because of this. He's definitely going to lose a lot of money because of this. And he's going to have this charge on him now for the rest of his life that would follow him, depending on what they hit him with. And it's just a sad situation. And I don't know. Paul and Growls Garage they both really enjoy what they're doing as far as their channels, their content. Paul especially seems like a really down-to-earth guy. You can tell that he really likes doing what he does in his video, especially when he's doing it with his kids. He just has that extra smile about him, that extra persona that makes you want to watch him. And will this affect the rest of us? I'm going to give you guys a little tip. I personally know somebody. I live next to a metropolitan area. And I know somebody that works for a police department, right? Their sole job during the day is to sit around and watch social media videos. Whether it be YouTube, Facebook, Vimeo, Twitter, Twitch, any of that stuff. He sits around and does nothing but watches stuff all day long. And it's understandable now with all the school shootings and stuff like that, because you got idiots that get on here and post stuff. I've done this, or I'm going to do this. So now they have task force or individuals that sit around and watch this. If they see something, they pass it on to their boss, their captain, their police chief, their DA, whatever. Okay? And now you know why some of the guys that really do stupid stuff like pulling parachutes on the highway going over 100 miles an hour, right? Or doing 200 miles an hour down the road in their supercar. Now you know why they blur out their faces, their tags and stuff like that. Okay? So be careful what you post. I'm not going to be all up in arms saying that this is going to affect all of us. I'm just telling you that they're out there. Be careful what you post. With all this said, I hope everything goes okay with both of these guys. I understand that, you can screw up and you learn from it. I understand that. I've screwed up in my life. I've done stuff I'm not proud of. But I'm just going to end it with that, guys. Enough drama, enough sad crap. If you want, like I said, it's very easy to find if you want to check out Paul's page or his GoFundMe. And Timothy, you can make up your own mind about him. I'm not saying he's good or bad either way. I just wanted you to know. It's public record. That's why I mentioned it. And what I wanted to explain to you why I'm not doing shout-outs anymore. Because I owe it to you guys. Because I really enjoy doing them. I really enjoy trying to help. But I just can't do it because I wouldn't want to recommend one of these guys to you, and when somebody lives near them and they meet up with them and they form a bond not knowing who they are, or I just couldn't do that. I wouldn't. And then if something happened with one of them, I would never ever forgive myself. So I just can't do it, guys. I'm sorry. With all that said, I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you're having a great day. Get out there and enjoy your car, and Lord willing, we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.